database object views. Views. So views are like they are advancement to advancement for synonyms. Advancement means so here in synonyms you just hide tables, is it? But here you can hide columns as well as rows also. Simply, in other words, to store any query, we will use synonym. We will use views. Sorry. To store any query, we use views. Okay. So views are nothing but these are another sort of objects in database. So in order to hide columns as well as rows means how you write a query. Yeah, what columns you require, how many rows you require with the condition, where condition. That means simply views are nothing but to store any SQL query, we use views. Okay, so regularly you are using some complex query. Simply you create that query in a view. So next time onwards, it makes your work easy. Simply you write select star from that view name. That's all. Instead of writing that complex query multiple times, you are going to create a view on that complex query. So that's make your work easy. Okay. First, I will list out so different types of views, and we will see one by one example. So in views, we see a simple view, complex view. That means if you create a view on complex query, then it's called a complex view. A read-only view, read-only view, read-only view, functional view, functional view, functional view, force view, force view, force view, view with check option, view with check option. This is a special type of view. I will let you know. The next one is inline view. Inline. And last we see materialized view. Materialized view. Materialized. Okay. Yeah. So what are the types of views we see in Oracle database? So these are the types we see. Simple view, complex view, read-only view, functional view, force view, view with check option, inline view, and materialized view. Most commonly see. Okay. So first we will see how to create a simple view. So what is the syntax? Simply create. Say we can write create or replace. Create or replace view, view name. So for example, v_emp from, okay. So simply as to create or replace view, view name as the query you want. So which query? Simple query I am writing. Select star from em. So that means next time onwards, instead of okay, here simply with some condition I will write where department number equal to 10. So here simply I will write v_emp10. So that means so instead of writing this query multiple times, I'm just storing this query in the name of view name, that is v_emp10. So next time onwards, what I can do? Now my v is created. Next time I can simply use this view name, select star from EMP10. So that means see, simply I will get these three records because I stored this query in the name of this name. So this is the simple. If you create a view on simple query, then it's called a simple view. Okay. So not only like this way, you can also take what the columns you want. Create or replace. So if you are writing create or replace, you can also write simply create view also. Create view, view name, v underscore emp underscore 10. The same name I am writing, see. Okay. As select, I want to take only employee number. Okay. E name, salary, and department number. Only these three columns from EMP, where department number equal to 10. So what happens? So already this name I am using here. Okay. So I cannot create a view because already that name is already used in the view. So your name already exists, it is. So what is the usage of create or replace? If you want to update this view again, that means you can use create or replace. That is the advantage of create or replace. So create or replace, why we use is in order to update the same view again. Instead of creating one more view, the same view I can update it by using create or replace. So what it will do, it will replace the existing this query with the existing this query with the present query. Okay. Now if I run the same select star from my view name v underscore emp10. So now it is giving only the 4 columns with the new query updation. Got it? So in other words, what is the view? View is the simply like you are storing a SQL query in a view. So view also not have any structure. It just stores the SQL query. Clear, Prashant? Okay. Yeah. Now creating a complex view. So create or replace. So I am creating one more view. So if you are creating a view on a complex query, then it is called as a complex view. Simply, I am creating a view like EMP D names, department names. Okay, so I am taking as select employee number, employee name, department number, D name. Okay, so these 3 columns I am picking from the same table, and this one from the other table. So d dot d name and the location also from the other table. From EMPA and DEPT, where A dot department number equal to B dot department number. So that means, so here you are using a join condition. So this view is treated as like a complex view. So our view D names gets created, employee D names. So now simply instead of writing this query from next time, you can use simply the view name, employee D names. So this will give you the details of department names along with the location from the view query. So read only view is nothing but we are going to create a view for only read-only purpose. So that is the theme of read-only view. That means we can create a view which is useful for DML operation also. That means, see, simply T1 underscore EMP. This is our table. This is our table. Okay. And we are going to create a view on this table. So create view VW. Okay, VWD or VWEM. Okay, create view name as the query. This is a simple query. Okay, so now I'm going to create this view. Now, if you check select star from VW underscore EM. I said no, we can perform DML operations on view. For example, I am inserting insert into. So instead of table name, I am using a view name EMP. So I will only use two columns, employee number and employee name. Values I am going to insert 2 comma Rajesh. Now, so one row insert. Now if I check my table, so now I can check view as well as table also, but I will check table first and then the view EMP, because we have inserted data into this table by using what? The view. So our Rajesh record got inserted. It means you are performing DML operations on a view. But in order to avoid this situation, so we have another option called what? A read-only view. But see, inserting data using views, is it possible for complex queries? Generally, view is nothing but what? We are storing data. That means we are storing a query into the view. Okay, view is nothing but what? It's we are storing a SQL query in a view. But if the query is having multiple tables, is it possible to insert data? Creating one more view, V3. Now V3 created. So now I will try to insert data using V3. That means employee 3, this data. Okay, same thing. Now I am going to insert data. It allows us to insert data. But see, we'll see here what is our column. So we will check our individual table. Select star from what is our table? T1 underscore EM. See. So here we don't have constant on the employee number. Why? Because we used T13. It got inserted. Why? Because here we just insert a single column. So single column is referring which table? Only the single table. But if you are planning to insert multiple columns, then what is the issue? You see. Now we have what? ename column as well as what another column I have taken in this view, dname. So now Harish and something like is it's a department name, so accounting only I will take. Okay, now if I insert see now you are getting an error saying that so more than one base table through a join view. So so it is not possible. So if there is multiple tables in a query to insert data to the multiple tables, that means at a time you are going to insert data into two tables. So this is not possible in inserting through a normal query, but you can insert data into multiple tables by using PL/SQL concept called triggers that I will show you when I'm saying trigger as PL/SQL concept. Okay, but here what you know that we can perform DML operations on a view. That too, so one table at a time you can insert, okay, or update or delete. That means one table at a time you can do DML operation on a view. But if there are multiple tables in a view, that means if the query is having multiple tables, then it is not possible to perform okay insertion into multiple tables at a time from the same view. Okay, this issue is there in views. Okay, but this can be rectified by using triggers. Okay, so so that trigger is called as instead of trigger, we call it as instead of trigger. By using this trigger, we can insert data into multiple tables by using view. So that I will say you in PL/SQL concept. Okay, but see, when you are creating a view, you can perform DML operations. So in order to avoid DML operations, so we got a special view called what? A read only view. So now we will create a syntax for read only. So simple, create a view VW EMP underscore R. Simply I'm creating with that name as select star from I am using T1 underscore EMP. Okay. Now I am going to okay. But here this is not the so I'm just going to update the view, create or replace view name. So now I am going to create what? Read only view. So read only means you need to mention a keyword called read only. Okay. While that at the time of creation only, you are using a keyword called what? Read only. Okay. So you can write with read only. Okay. The keyword called with read only. Now run and see. So now our view is created. So now check the table, select star from, let's check the view, read only view. Yes. Now I am able to see the same table. Now, is it possible to insert data using read only view? Definitely it is not possible, but we will check it. Insert into table name. Okay, I am taking two columns, employee number and employee name, values. Okay, some 4 comma nickel. Okay, now your answer. So you are getting a error saying that okay. Okay, instead of comma, I missed it. I kept the dot, that is the issue. Again, I am trying to insert C. See now, cannot perform DML operation on read-only view. Got it? So what is the syntax of read-only view? Simply create or replace view name, your query. At the end, you will add the keyword called what? With read-only. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So we have seen what how to perform DML operation, but on multiple tables, you cannot perform DML operation using view. That means at a time you cannot insert data into 2 tables, but that is possible by using triggers. So in order to avoid DML operations, we have a special view called read-only view. We will use a keyword called with read-only. Okay. Next, next coming to functional view. Next one is functional view. Functional view. So nothing, simply if you write a query with functions. So for example, I want to write department number, comma. So I want to use a function here like sum of salaries. Okay, sum of salaries. And I want to take like total sales from EMP. Or I also want to mention job wise also the total sale. So here I am writing what? Group by. Group by. So you need to use the 2 columns for the group by. Okay. So so if your query is consisting of functions, so that view is treated as functional view. Okay. Similarly, if you want uh, any other, rather this, you want max and min. Okay, you can also mention it's max cell and min also you want. So min cell. So this view is called as, but we need to give alias name when you are creating functional view. Otherwise, it will throw error. So that's why. So create view. You can write create or replace or create view. So create view. So simply fn underscore some employee detail or something. Okay, as same syntax, but here if you are using functions, so that view is called as functional view. Okay, there is nothing difference. Now functional view is created. Now from next time onwards, if you want to get some of the cell, you can keep the relevant names also for the view. As of now, I created like something like function EMP detail, but you can also keep relevant names like max and min cells view or something like that. See, now you are able to see the view. You can order by on the view also. So order by some department number, comma job. Okay, so you are ordering on the existing data. See now, so in 10th department we have 3 jobs, and what is the max and min? So anyhow we'll get same. But in 20th department we have only 3 jobs. In that we find max and min. Got it? So this is how we create a functional view. If the query is consisting of functions, so then we will treat as functional view. So but every function we should mention with alias name. Okay, why? Because this will be taken as a column name for your view. Okay, so that's why you need to definitely give alias names while you are creating functional view. Next, coming to force view. Force view is like that. It is a special view again. So we can create view on non-existing tables. It is a special view that we can create a view on non-existing table. That means you are going to forcefully create a view without a table existence. For example, see, now I want to create a table, create a view. So here you use a keyword called force. So simply you can write create force view. You can write create or replace also. Create or replace force view. That means you are forcefully creating this view. So simply f underscore vw I'm creating as select star from, okay, r underscore emp. Actually, this table is not there. R underscore emp is not there in our, okay, but our view is get created. We'll check whether this table is there. Simply run this query and see whether this table is there. Okay, table is not there, but view got created. What is our view? Select star from f underscore vw. But see here, our view got created, but we got what? Some error. That means our view is in invalid state. Although you created the view without existing the table, so view is in invalid state. Okay, it okay. Once table gets created, it gets valid. It gets valid. We will check now. See, uh, view is there, but view is in invalid state. Once table gets created, it gets valid. Okay, force view gets valid. Force view gets valid. We will check now. Now I will create this r underscore emp table. Create r underscore emp. So create table name. So create table name simply by using select query. I am creating a table. So create same as emp. I am creating r underscore emp. Now my table is created. Now check our view. Select star from f underscore vw. Now see, earlier we got an error saying that view is invalid, but now view is in valid state. Okay, that means sometimes in project you are going to create views before the execution of a table script. So they gets valid once after the table gets created. So view is in valid state. Okay. Clear now about force view? Force view you are creating by using a keyword called force. Forcefully you are creating without existing of the table. Okay. Now coming to the next view, view with check option. Okay. So generally, can we create rules on view? That means can we create rules or we call as constants on view? Yes. Yes. Why? Because by using this view with check option, we can create a constraint, check constraint. Okay. So sometimes they will ask you this question that can we create a constraint on view? Yes, it is possible by using this option, view with check option. Yes. Okay. We can create a check constraint. Okay. Check constraint. So how it is, I will show you. Okay. Just concentrate. So now simply I am create or replace view. So on T1 underscore EMP, I am creating check view. Okay. As select simple table only, select star from EMP. So here where department number equal to 10 I am creating. But here at the end we are going to write with check option. So how this work is actually the condition what you are writing. This will get checked in this query, in this view. So that means it will always check department number equal to 10 in this view. So that means you are creating a check constraint on department column saying that value should be 10. That means it will always check for department value equal to 10. Okay, I will show you clearly how it works. Okay, now I am creating a view with check option. See, now our view is created. Okay, select star from T1 underscore. Okay, so there are only 3 rows in this table. Okay, anyhow, I will create with T1 underscore EMP. I don't want to touch EMP table. Why? Because we are using for other purpose. No, so I'm just again re-updating table this check view by using T1 EMP. So now the same data is there in this T1 underscore EMP. Is it? Now what I will do is I will perform a DML operation on this view. Then you will get clear on this check constraint. So I'm simply insert into, so by using view I am inserting C. You. So here I will take only 3 columns. One is employee number, employee name. Here I will take department number also. Values. Okay. Now I started inserting data. For example, 5 comma. Okay. Rishi. Okay. And now I'm trying to insert 10 record. So, okay. Now one row insert. Now you check your view. I am not committing anywhere, but just it is in the same session. Now we can see the insertion. So now I have inserted, but now I will try to insert one more record. But here instead of department number 10, I'm trying to use 20. Now see, now a violation occur. Why? Because view is checking for where class violation, saying that this will accept only 10, but not 20. Got it? The same error, you even if you are just inserting 2 columns, okay, Rishi or something, the other column or something, same column. So now if you insert also, it will say because you are passing null to the department number. If you are inserting 2 columns also, it is throwing error. Why? Because, okay, check department number equal to 10 violate. Okay. Why? Because here we got 20. Okay. Department number equal to 10. Check constraint violate. Same way here again what? We are not inserting any department, that is null we are inserting. So in this case, okay, so here we got 20 and here we are just passing null. So these two are violate. But I will try to insert data using direct table. What is our TN underscore EMP? Okay, I will take the same three columns: employee number, employee name, department number, and now values. And now if you see, simply other record 6 comma Ramesh, some other department 30. It got inserted. Why? Because on table you have not created any constraint. Just on a view you created a constraint. So using this view, you are not possible to insert the same record, but the same record can be inserted by using table. Okay, so that is called view with check option. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So now if you see your table, you will get all records inserted from the view as well as the table also. But using view, we have inserted only 10 record. Okay, this record only we inserted. But this record we cannot able to insert by using view, but it is inserted by using table directly. Okay, so this is about view with check option. That means by using by creating a view, we can also, okay, create constraint. That constraint is called as check constraint. So how the check constraint acts? So what is there in where class, that is treated with check. Okay, we will use a keyword called what? With check option. So this is the syntax for view with check option. Okay, so this is also a special case in views. Now coming to inline view. Inline view is nothing but, so if you create a view on subquery, so then that view is called as inline view. For example, see, I am writing select row num, okay, comma employee name, comma department number from EMP. Okay, so you are going to, okay, you are going to keep this entire query in select class. That means you want only, okay, so this you will keep something like RN, and where Rn greater than 5 you are going to run. So this query generally is called as what? Subquery. So if you are writing subquery in from class, we also call this query as what? Inline subquery. Okay, and if you create a view on inline subquery is treated as inline view. That's all. There is no difference. View on inline subquery is called as inline view. Okay, that means see, this is dynamic. You executed it in from class. Then you are filtering greater than 5. Why? Because we already know that row num is always It is a random generation. So once in the query execution only it generates. Okay. After generating, you are filtering the data. You want 6 to 10. That means greater than 5 you want. So that records only you bought. And this you are going to keep in a view. So create or replace view, or you can write create view. View name, simply like VWIN or something I am creating. Okay. View name, you can keep anything you want. Just for our identification purpose, I am keeping like VW_IN. Okay. Our view is created. Next time onwards, you can simply use this view instead of writing that query again. Clear? So
Yes.
this is called inline view. Okay.
Yes.
So now coming to materialized views. Okay. So these are very important. Why? Because generally materialized views we use for backup purpose. Use for backup purpose. So in order to store historical data, okay, we use materialized views. Okay, and structure also get created. So in all the other views, we don't see structure. It just stores only the query into the view. But in materialized view, structure gets also created. It means if you are creating materialized view means table structure is also gets created under that view. Okay, I will show you the example, then you will get clear. So here we will use a keyword called create materialized view. Okay, create materialized view. You will use a keyword materialized. And for materialized view, you cannot update it, create or replace like that way. You cannot update the materialized view again. Why? Because here itself the difference starts, because structure gets also created for materialized view. So once created, you cannot update it by using replace. So simply you need to use what? Create materialized view name. So simply something like materialized view MV_VW I'm creating. So simply on our T1 table I am creating. Okay. You can take the bunch of records what you want, or you can take all the records also. So for example, T1_EMP. So I'm taking all the records of this table. That means now I am going to create a materialized view on which table? T1_EMP. So the syntax of the materialized view is create materialized view name as select star from EMP. That means table name. So now you see. So here see the comment also get differs. Materialized view gets created. Okay. Now check your table. That means check your view. Select star from MV_view. Okay. Select star from MV_view. So now you are able to see the table similarly how we see the normal view. Okay, on the same table again I am creating a normal view. I want to show you the difference between normal view and so NV_view, or simply like N_view, normal view. Okay, as select star from T1 underscore EM. This is what? This is simply a normal view. Normal view gets created. How you check that view? Select star from N underscore VDEM. Okay. Normal view gets created. Okay. But what is the difference? I said in materialized view, structure gets created. Okay. But normal view simply stores SQL query. So what I will do is now I will drop the table. What is our table created on both the views? Materialized view and normal view? T1 underscore EMP. So simply I am dropping that table T1 underscore EMP to show you that whether our materialized view is holding structure or not. Okay, now you check your normal view. Will it work? So see, it went to invalid state. Why? Because we we dropped our table used for this view. But coming to materialized view, see now we created the same materializer view now. So that's why I said no for backup purpose view. So something went wrong and our table get dropped. Materializer view get help us. See now materializer view, the same table is there here with the data. That's why materializer views will hold structure compared to normal view. Now by using materializer view, what you can do? You can create back your table. So create table T1 underscore EMP as select star from your materialized view MV underscore VW. See, that means you have retrieved back your table by your backup table. That means backup. Got it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So this is about materialized view, but one concept in materialized view is refreshing concept in materialized view. That means you are going to create the materialized view. Is it get updated regularly? That we need to check now. Okay, simply one more table I am creating in order to show you the refreshing concept on materialized view. Okay, on department table I will create MV underscore DEPT. So simply I will check our department one table is there or not. So, okay, this table is not there. Something like a temp table is there. I think we'll check. Okay, this table is there. Now I am going to create a materialized view on this. Okay, materialized view MV underscore DEPT as a select star from what is our table? This one. So you have taken the materialized view here. Okay. Now if you check your materialized view, select star from MV underscore DEPT. So you have the backup now. Yeah. If you check our view, it is the data with the same as the table. Is it? Now if you check our view, it is same as the view. Now I want to update it saying that I want to drop this uh, department number which is not required for future. Okay. So simply what I will do, I am dropping this department number from my table 40. Okay. And I'm just committing it. So I tell no every DML operation has to commit. So now I committed. Now if I check my actual table, select start from dpt temp, this is having this data. So this is my final data actually. But I have taken backup before this operation now. My materializer view is holding 4 records. But I have updated it because from next term onwards, I don't require the 40 department. Okay. Now I want to refresh my materializer view. So uh, it is again to drop the materializer view and to create materializer view. It is again a big process. So that is not required. We have another mechanism to refresh our existing materializer view. So that is called what? You can refresh your materializer view to the updated data. So that is called refreshing materialized view. Okay, refreshing materialized view. So our materialized view is what? Select star from mv underscore dept. This is our materialized view. This is having old data, but now my data is having only 3 records. I need to, because that is the latest data in my table. I need to refresh my materialized view to the updated version. So here you will use a procedure called dbms. Okay, dbms underscore mview, materialized view. Okay, and in this package we have a procedure called refresh, and this refresh procedure, it will have only one parameter. That means it allows one parameter to pass. That is nothing but the view name. That means your materialized view name. Okay, you need to pass here what? Materialized view name. So you need to execute this procedure. So here you use a command called execute. So this we use in PL SQL executing. Okay, but here anyhow we are refreshing our materialized view to the latest version. Okay, so I am using what? Execute this package dot this procedure, and in this procedure, what is our materialized view name? mv underscore dept. Now once you execute this, what happened? PL SQL procedure successfully completed. That means what? Our refresh has been done successfully. Now check your materialized view. Select star from mv underscore dept. Got it? So it is also refreshed to the latest version. That means you have refreshed with the latest table data.
Okay.
Clear? So how we refresh materialized view? By using a package called dbms materialized view, and in this package you use the procedure called refresh. So that's why we wrote package dot procedure name. So what is the procedure you use is, you can say that refresh procedure in the package called dbms materialized view. Clear? So
Yes.
so so these are the views which we come across in Oracle database. So what are the views we have covered in views session? So we have seen a simple view, complex view, read-only view, functional view, okay, and force view, view with check option. That means creating a constraint, check constraint on a view, and inline view. So it is similar to inline subquery. If you create a view on inline subquery, then it is called as inline view. And at last, we have seen the materialized view, which is used for backup purpose. Okay, so this is about views.